sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Music City. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, and Nissan Stadium on the shores of the Cumberland River. Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Oakes, and that's the kicker Tyler Luke set to get this started. Off we go from Nissan Stadium. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. The Tennessee offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
So you take a look at last week's game, Mike, and you certainly wouldn't say that he played poorly. I mean, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. That's a clean slate. But when you talk to his coaches, they said they haven't seen him this motivated to bounce back after a loss in his entire career. So he's had a great week of practice. He's really challenging the guys around him to elevate their standard. And if it's any indication of how today is going to go, I think we're in for a treat.
He'll step up and run this. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect. And it falls incomplete.
Malachi starts on the coverage.
Now give on the ground. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Kyle Hamilton, the former Notre Dame star, able to make the play.
That's a gain.
3rd and 7.
It's 3rd and 7.
They'll look to throw. He's got his man. That's Besh. 14 yards on that pass play there. First down for Tennessee.
First down.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Late on the coverage.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. Henry hit the ball, comes free.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. To the middle of the field. Taken in by Addison. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They'll come up here. 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
The 36-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. And they smacked him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 8.
On guard down. They'll set up to throw. Off balance throw. It's complete. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now a running play. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up.
Let's go.
Here's a run. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain. 2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line.
At the 6-yard line.
He'll look to throw. He runs with it. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown Titans. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. The extra point is good. And the Titans will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time. And taking the snaps, a quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
I give this guy a lot of credit, Mike. He was very upfront and honest, not only with us, but with his teammates, that last week, it was just not up to the standard that they expect around that building. And even though they were able to win and overcome some of those bad interceptions, if they want to continue to give themselves a chance week in and week out to win in the NFL, they're going to need more production out of that quarterback position.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. That's Yaya Diaby with the tackle.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
He'll drop to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. We are through 1. 7-0 is our score.
First down.
We're back in Music City after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 1st and 10. That's going to be incomplete. Very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now they'll set up to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
18 Cardinal.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a 1st down.
Automatic 1st down.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Right here, down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Ravens are on the board. It's 7-3.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball.
He lost the football. Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete. I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And they'll try it now with Jacobs. He's going to have a Ravens first down. They wind up getting 4 on that 4th and 1. Blitz coming. He'll throw it to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Ravens. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Ravens are on top. It's now 10-7. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Brown now to return it. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. The Titans offense and Jordan Addison getting ready to get back on the field. He's been filling up the stat sheet on a weekly basis, hasn't he? You get a look at where he ranks in terms of receptions by a wideout. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. His way across the field, that is caught by Addison. And he's down on the other side of midfield, marked him at the 48-yard line.
19 yards. That's another Titans first down. 1st and 10.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
On the tackle. Tackled back at the 46-yard line.
Back to throw. Left side here. Caught by Addison. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 3rd and 11.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. This one complete to Bateman. It's a big play there on 3rd down, but there is a marker down, and that is not a good sign for the offense. They get the Alabama man, the former 1st-round pick, J.C. Latham. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
I understand it's 3rd down and the quarterback's trying to make a play, Mike, but if you're going to make a dangerous throw on 3rd down and you're going to force the ball into tight coverage, at least do it past the sticks. Try to pick up that 1st down and maintain possession. He tries to thread the needle. The ball falls incomplete. And now brings up 4th down.
So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They had that field goal in the opening drive, the touchdown last time they had it. 2 drives, 2 scores, and here's drive 3. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big play to kick off this drive. 32 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Not just a 1st down, but reception number 70 on the season.
Big-time completion here as they try to get some points before the half. And remember, they're getting the ball back after the break, so they get a chance to double up possessions here if they're able to put a scoring drive together in the closing stages of this half.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They'll They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down. Second and 5. He pulls it in around the 5. And the Ravens going to be set up with first and goal as play moves them down to the 1. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Baltimore. Luke now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens will get out in front 17-7. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Brown now to return it. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Titans offense ready to get back at it. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts. First and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And this tackle there, he pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second.
Halftime coming up. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Ravens offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. As we give you a look at the league's leaders in receiving touchdowns, you can see he's second best among NFL running backs at this point in the year. On second down, they'll run. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
After that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
On fourth down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt. And no return on this one. Fair catch signal for and taken. The Titans offense ready for their first possession of this second half. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with first and 10. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
At the 40-yard line.
In motion, Besh.
Cougar 19.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
Incomplete.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. He's got a receiver, it's Addison. And a milestone grab. Not just a first down, but catch number 100 on the year.
First down.
It's first down, and they'll run. Heck of an effort there to duck out of one tackle, but they'll wind up only gaining about a yard. From the 41, here's second and 8. They'll turn and hand this one off. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield. Third down and 9.
Third and 9.
This one is caught by Tennessee. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards. The break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10.
First down.
A handoff as they try to run it here. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. That is Nnamdi Madubuike there to bring him down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. The 22-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. Trying to avoid tacklers, and the ball is out. It looked like the Titans were able to get back on this one. Indeed, they did. So Tennessee keeps the ball.
Brings up 3rd down and 8.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Well, sometimes as a quarterback, when you decide to pick up those yards with your feet, you got to pay a price. And in this case, he takes a big shot, but not before he's able to pick up that 1st down.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
1 yard gain.
It is 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
60 inch.
Now, faking the give. He's got it at about the 8. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Let's go.
In trouble, and down he goes. The Pro Bowler the last 2 years, Nnamdi Madubuike. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down. So, Matt LaFleur will send out the field goal unit. Officially, a 29-yard attempt. No issues there. This one is good. And the Titans are back within a score. It's now 17-10.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Ravens offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 31-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 31, here's 2nd and 2. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Another really nice pickup there, Mike, and we've seen them continue to utilize him in the passing game really from the jump, and these are the kind of numbers you traditionally see out of a #1 receiver. But at least for this game here, he's been their #1 option in this offense.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now a run on 1st down. And he will finally be taken down at the Titans' 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
At the 20-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets hit.
And this drive's gonna continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with first and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
Down in here in the low red zone, Mike, these windows are just so short. The field's a lot wider than it is deep, so it really changes the scheme and the progression of the quarterback. And nowhere really to go with the ball, and falls incomplete.
To number 83.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. That is hot. What a job on the scramble. Touchdown, Ravens.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. And then stop him in his tracks. Right at the 15-yard line. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He keeps it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
This pass, straight side. Going to be caught by Addison. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Taken down back at the 20-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Now, deep ball for Bateman. That's caught. And he's going to pick up a Titans 1st down. This is going to wind up being not just a conversion, but a play that flips the field as well.
Let's go now.
Here's Henry. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
22-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll drop to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. They come to the line for this one. 3rd down, needing 3.
Higgins on the coverage.
Viking 18.
Now they'll set up to throw. They'll try and get there on the ground. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Tight end going in motion here. He'll look to throw. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. 2nd down, goal to go.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
He'll drop the throw. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and
Here we go.
goal.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolf. Ready, go. Ha!
They send the tight end in motion. He'll try to run for it. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Tennessee. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point, up and good. And the Titans back within 7. It's 24-17. A one-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick.
All right, good effort, just doesn't work out, but it's not over. Remember, they still got 2 timeouts in their back pocket. They've got to use them quickly. They've got to get 3 stops, force a punt, and see what happens when the offense gets the ball.
side of midfield. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Here's a run going left. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
2 yards. And it's third down.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
And this one running out of steam. Not enough leg to get there. No good. Here is first and 10.
17.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
Now on second and long.
Tackle made back at the 44-yard line.
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this fourth quarter.
Here we go, set. Mikey, 18.
Down to a knee, and that will do it. They wrap up the regular season